Good afternoon. This is Pat Walker at MissionWinners.com. Video number 2. You can say, Patrick, what's Mission Winners stand for? Well, Mission is an acronym. I'm a spokesman for Investors Daily, and so this should make sense to you. You know what CAN-SLIM is? Mission is this: markets, industries, sectors, stocks. I'm going to stop right there. Bill O'Neill's research points out 49% of a stock price's movement is related to the industry group and the sector that it's in. Markets, industries, sectors, stocks. The second I is institutional support. You got to have the institutions moving into this stuff. O stands for outstanding. An outstanding product, outstanding management, outstanding service, something really special going on in that industry and that company. The N stands for never say never. What does that mean? It's the mindset. The biggest part of this game isn't what's before our eyes, it's what's between our ears. What's going on psychologically can impact us dramatically in our investing trading results. Just wanted to tell you what Mission Winners stands for. By following it, helps make us winners. So here we go. My background's in psychology also, so that's kind of my mindset. The diamonds, right here. The Dow's been strong. It was strong yesterday. Look at that on heavy volume. Follows through today. That's 30 stocks. The S&P 500 was strong yesterday. Was a little bit weaker today, but not bad. Not bad. Not a panic. S&P 500 leveraged. Same pattern. Up on heavy volume yesterday. Gaps up. Tailed down a little bit on heavy volume, but it's not the end of the world. So we just got to sit tight with that. The Qs. The Qs went up yesterday on low volume. I want to show you something. Spiders up on really heavy volume. The NASDAQ 100 up on average volume. Has had a good run, and today gapped down just a little bit, and they knocked it all the way down through the 8-day and down to the 20-day. That's the Qs. They were talking about technology and selling them down. QLD's the leveraged one. It's the same pattern. IWM, look at that, moving on up, taking a leadership role. That's plus to see. And then finally TNA, which is the leverage to IWM, is fine. But where's the real horse? This baby right here, the Dow, the diamonds. What's that mean for us? It helps us where to focus our funds and where not to. So now let's take it a step further. Let's take a look at the max list. This is very important for you folks. Max list. Right here, everything is relative to something else. Remember that. I'm going to click on something here for you. This is the Qs yesterday. QLD, closing near the highs. You can say, oh, that's a pretty good day. Remember that. The Qs, the NASDAQ, closing near the highs on a pickup in volume. Closing near the highs on a pickup in volume. So you could say, well, how did the max list stocks do going into yesterday? Apple, yesterday, falling down to the 20-day on a pickup in volume. Again, closing near the highs yesterday, closing down on a pickup in volume. And today, it follows through to the downside on Apple. Amazon goes up. We bought this. We owned this right down here. It went up. It trended up the 8-day, ground on up. We sold some into strength on the way up. We waited, and I said this in the Mission Winner site, if it takes out this day's lows, we're selling, drops down here, we're gone. Take the money, especially in light of what the markets were doing. So there you go. How much money did you make? We bought it right here at 1112. We were selling some up here, okay, right in here. So it came out to be about a 90-point profit on some of our shares. That's what we're looking for. Simple trends work, and then you get out. Avgo, semiconductor, was moving up, fell yesterday down to the 8-day, followed through today. We leave it alone. Alibaba, the market was closing strong. I want to go back to this. This is the Dow yesterday. And you can say, well, that's pretty good. Here's Alibaba yesterday. One's going up and the other one's starting to fall. Am I saying panic out of all of it? No, but it's talking and we listen. That's a flag. It's not participating the way it should, and today They sold it down. Baidu has been lagging, and it falls through today. Caterpillar, a Dow stock, is actually hanging in there pretty good. That's nice to see. Facebook, we were in this. We bought this right here. Rallied up. We sell some into strength. This is what caused me to be concerned. Yesterday, it gaps up. There's the close. There's the open. Gaps up, runs out, and reverses down. That's what you're looking at yesterday at the close on a pickup in volume. And it's like, we better watch that. There's a divergence between the big Dow and the NASDAQ and the leaders. Did this. And today, follows through to the downside. Gaps down and drops. What do? You get the rest out. We're not going to have any problems. Never have any problems. There's a moral to this story. Sell a little into strength. Sell a little into strength. That way, if you get this kind of crud, you could walk away at the rest for break even on your last shares, but you still made money on your other shares. That's nice. Google. We bought Google, and when it sold here, I actually told people, when this gap yesterday and then ran up and started to reverse down, I said, I'm selling some into strength. And we did. And I'm glad we did, because look at what it does here. Boom. Again, I want to do a compare and contrast. We don't operate in a vacuum. I'm going back to it. Here's the Dow. Here's the Dow yesterday closing near the highs. Here's Google yesterday gapping up and reversing down on a pickup in volume. That's a red flag. And today, they voted and they took it down. MasterCard went up. This is a financial related. And it gaps up a little bit and they just knocked the tar out of it, which is very intriguing. Very intriguing. Netflix went up yesterday on good volume. But again, we don't operate in a vacuum. What's it do this morning? This looks good. This looks good. This morning, does this and starts to drop. What did I tell people in Mission Winners? I'm taking it flat. I'm not going to argue with the market. When I see this happening, I'm not going to sit there and argue with this when it starts getting near my price. And I'm thankful we took it out. Basically, we missed because it dropped all the way down to 184.32. This stock, we were selling it right in here. We missed about 12 points. 12 points of carnage. I'm glad we're out. Tesla is a laggard. It's below the 200-day. It's below the falling 50-day. We leave it alone. I don't need to dwell on it too long. Goldman Sachs. I mentioned in the website yesterday at Mission Winners. Look at how this baby's closing. It's strong on heavy volume. What does it do today? Payday. Gaps up, runs up, tailed off into the close. But still, if you'd have picked some of this up at the close, hey, you trade some of it for 4 or 5 points. Right in there. There you go. Now, I'm not saying buy it now, but I just want to share how we do this. Twitter, bought it here, right in here. Rallied up, sold some into strength because that's what we do, but not all of it. We don't do that. Starts to fall, does this today. I don't round trip stocks. Anytime I'm up a couple of points in something, I'm not going to sit there and take it back down to where I'm losing money. Walked away from the rest of it, made money, gone. Visa. That's just ugly. That's just ugly. I could make up some kind of a pun about charging, but we'll just leave it alone. That's wicked. We have to always be careful. Always monitor your stocks in relation to the big markets and ETFs, and always monitor your market action in relation to the moving averages. Sell some into strength. Never let a good profit turn into a loss. That's a mantra of mine. I've been doing this for 31 years. I hate riding the roller coaster all the way up and then all the way back down the hill and getting off where I started. I'm not in it for that. Just wanted to share this with you. I hope it helps you. Always be careful. Monitor your stocks in relation to the markets, in this case the leading ETFs. Monitor your stocks in relation to the moving averages. Never let really good profits turn into losses. Sell some on the way up. That way it allows you to make money. And I thank you.